Let's imagine what happens to Earth's topography if we scale it up to the size of the Sun. First, we'd see some major changes to the shape of continents. They'd spread out like a giant cosmic pizza dough being pulled by an invisible cosmic force. Regions that are currently overcrowded would have a bit more breathing room. Maybe, just maybe, it would even be possible to live without bumping into your neighbors every 5 minutes. Real estate would become a bit more affordable too. You could finally afford that dream home you've been eyeing since you were 10. But here's the catch: life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Water would now cover a larger surface area. The oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams would now be shallower and would start to evaporate faster due to the sun's increasing heat. Marine life? Not so lucky. Shallow water heats up quickly, making it harder for fish and other sea creatures to survive. Goodbye coral reefs, hello hot and dry seabeds. Worse still, as fresh water becomes scarcer, wildlife on land might have to embark on epic cross-country adventures to find any remaining fresh water sources. Shrinking soil and shrinking food. Here's where things get tricky for us land dwellers. If Earth were as big as the Sun, the soil would be spread across a much larger area. The result? Less fertile ground for crops. And as any farmer will tell you, crops need quality soil to grow. If our planet were stretched out to sun size, the limited supply of healthy soil would start to shrink food yields. Not only that, but the demand for food would remain the same, so fewer crops and the same number of hungry mouths. Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster. Plus, the natural habitat for many animals would shrink. As freshwater becomes scarce and food sources become more limited, animals would be forced to migrate to places they wouldn't normally venture. This might sound like the premise of an apocalyptic animal movie, but it's the reality if Earth were the size of the Sun.